Good morning, everybody. After their big 12 victory over the Central Maroons, the Centennial Chargers right back in action last night, taking on Mahomet Seymour. Brad Herman and the Bulldogs looking for a big road win, but it would be Centennial senior Devin Carter leading the way for the Chargers early on. Here, Carter with the pull-up jumper. Then later on in the first half, you would get the pass from sophomore Michael Finke, and Carter would hit the three. He would have the first 8 points of the game for Centennial in this one. And Centennial's band, well, the trombone section, they're liking it, getting into this game thinking the Chargers are well on their way to victory. But Mahomet Seymour would answer. Brad Izot finds Reed Farchman for the nice reverse layup. And then it's Izot to Clay Kibler for the three. Kibler would finish with a team-high 19 points in this one. Mahomet Seymour would lead late. Centennial down by 2. Devin Carter shot just off the mark. Michael Finke misses the putback, and Mahomet Seymour beats Centennial 60-56.
Anytime you come to Centennial and get a win, it's a good thing, and just proud of our kids. They played with a lot of heart tonight, and thought we got some big rebounds down the stretch that helped to seal the victory. You know, it's one game at a time. Centennial is well coached. They got great players. Probably one of the most respected programs in Central Illinois. We just need to use it to propel us forward into the postseason.
And turning our attention to high school football, St. Thomas More senior running back Paul Comet is heading 2 hours north to play college ball at the University of Chicago. Comet made it official, signing a letter of intent to play for the Maroons next fall. He had several options and chose the University of Chicago over Brown, Claremont McKenna, and Princeton. Comet expects to remain at running back at the next level.
It's a big day for me and my family. Kind of one of my dreams to play football in college, and I'm playing at a great school, University of Chicago, good academic school. It's one of my focuses is going to good academic school, and makes my family proud too. I mean, I do well in the classroom, and I mean, it's one of the top in the nation, so I think that it'll be a struggle for me, but it's going to help me reach my maximum potential. And athletically, it's I mean, it's at the D3 level, so it's not, I mean, D1, but it'll be fun for me, and I'll be able to have a good time.
And the Illini back on the practice courts in preparation for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Illinois is enjoying their longest break of the season, 9 days off between games. Senior point guard Sam Maniscalco is expected to return to the Illini lineup on Thursday night, but will likely be limited to 10 to 15 minutes of action. We spoke with Coach Bruce Weber on the phone, and the Illini coach is interested to see how his team responds to the long layoff.
With the bye, I'm not, you kind of go back and forth. You watch the NFL, teams have byes, rest people, and, do they play well, do they not? I hope we'll know Thursday night if it's a good thing or not. And I think the biggest thing is that gave us a chance to come back down to earth, flying pretty high after the win, and especially Brandon got a lot of attention. And the thing you got a chance to do is watch other teams, lose. I think Thursday through Saturday, I'm not sure any favorite won a game in the Big Ten. And obviously Penn State has got our guys' attention with the Purdue win and the games they've given Indiana and Minnesota. You're going to have to come and play to be successful there.
And in Big Ten hoops, Purdue beats Iowa 75-68. Michigan State and Michigan squaring off as ranked opponents for the first time since 1998. Pick things up in the second half off the turnover. Tim Hardaway Jr. with the slam. Michigan would have a double-digit lead, but the Spartans would fight back. Under a minute to go, Trey Burke finds Stu Douglas for the layup. The Wolverines with a 1-point lead. Last chance for the Spartans. Jordan Morgan here, well, his shot blocked. Great defense by the Wolverines. And Draymond Green, well, he would have one last chance for Michigan State. He would miss the jumper. Michigan holds on to beat the Spartans 60-59, meaning the Fighting Illini are all alone atop the Big Ten standings. And in the NFL, the Indianapolis Colts have fired former head coach Jim Caldwell. Just 9 days after the team named 39-year-old Ryan Grigson their new general manager, the Colts decided to part ways with Caldwell. Caldwell went 24-8 with a Super Bowl appearance in his first 2 seasons before a 2-14 campaign without quarterback Peyton Manning this year.
It was based on the feeling that this was a direction the franchise needed to go. And I wanted to make sure we took all the time we needed to make sure it was the right decision. Ryan and I had a chance to evaluate the situation thoroughly since he was hired, and this was the direction that we needed to go.
And while one team fires its coach, another introduces its new leader. The St. Louis Rams made it official on Tuesday, introducing longtime Tennessee Titans coach Jeff Fisher as their new head coach. Fisher agrees to a 5-year, $35 million deal with St. Louis and is excited about the vision ownership has for the team moving forward.
It's an opportunity to take another trip as champions to the White House, whereas I understand as we speak right now, Tony La Russa and the world champion St. Louis Cardinals are there right now. So it was that vision that made my decision very, very easy.
And Kate, this one's for you. During a ceremony at the White House yesterday, President Obama called the World Series champion Cardinals the, quote, greatest comeback team in the history of baseball. And a few final notes for you. Illinois juniors Michael Buchanan, Terry Hawthorne, and Akeem Spence will all return to school for their senior year and not enter this year's NFL draft. And even without Derrick Rose, the Chicago Bulls still take down the Phoenix Suns 118-97. That's it for sports. Have a great day, everybody.